Desmond Jennings will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you've got to keep that ball in the park
today. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Ben Zobrist will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch to him. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled back. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a one-out base runner.
Will Myers will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners on first with one down. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Evan Longoria will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. And there you see how Buck Showalter's Orioles will line things up. They'll match up against the American League's Cy Young Award winner for 2012, the hard-throwing left-hander David Price. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Johnny Monell will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Off for the Orioles, catcher, Johnny Monell.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Joyce is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Alexi Casilla will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. In the air to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the 2-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. If you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
Delman Young will get his first shot at it here. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Around third and being waved on home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Wilson Betamit will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Wilson Betamit.
First pitch coming. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
First pitch swing in here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
James Loney will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is bounced foul to the right over near George Hendrick, the first base coach. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Matt Joyce will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. On to first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Nick Markakis will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle, so I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Adam Jones will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 5 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
J.J. Hardy will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
J.J. Hardy.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Nolan Reimold will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. We've played 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Yunel Escobar will stand in with an even 300 average here in the month of April.
Yunel Escobar.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher
Ryan Hennigan will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a ball 1-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 8,
Desmond Jennings will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a tapper out in front. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Chris Davis.
On the ground towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Stephen Pierce will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Johnny Monell will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And this ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Price ready with the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Jennings is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Will Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle.
Ben Zobrist.
Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the fourth.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this will be fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing. And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. He's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Evan Longoria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
1-1 pitch on the way. A little bit outside, 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Line to left. Reimold is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Alexi Casilla will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Orioles, second baseman, Alexi Casilla.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Delman Young will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. He's running towards second. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. taken a 3-0 lead.
This is a situation where you throw a fastball by a guy once, you start thinking, I can do it every time. But once he got a good read on what that thing looked like, he was ready for this one.
Nick Markakis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Right fielder number 21, Nick Markakis.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones.
Let's go, Orioles!
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
J.J. Hardy will stand in, the AL's starting shortstop on last season's All-Star team. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jennings is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Wilson Betamit will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Designated hitter, Wilson Betamit.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Matt Joyce will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Count 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled straight back. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 3-0. Nolan Reimold will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
Nolan Reimold.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Boy, and here's a drive, deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone, a home run. So a solo home run here for Nolan Reimold as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that two-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Chris Davis will stand in, the American League's all-star starter at first base a season ago.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Stephen Pierce will stand in, a line-out victim his first time.
Stephen Pierce.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Now this is fouled straight back off the mask of the catcher Hannigan as Ed gave him a pretty good jolt that time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And on 0-2, I think they want this thing down, and it's just a complete miss. Not really any reason to challenge up there when you're in the driver's seat on the mound.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper Joe Madden now toward the mound, and that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price.
Your attention, please.
So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Jake Odorizzi is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Johnny Monell will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
How
Second
about that
baseman,
sequence right there?
Alexi Casilla.
Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the speedy second baseman, Alexi Casilla. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Grounded, foul.
That ball's foul.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
I want to take another look at this because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right, and he'll get into second here with a double.
Delman Young will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And a swing by Young as he comes up empty. It's 2 strikes now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. In the dirt here, but quick reactions are going to keep those runners put at second and third. A big pitch here, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Nick Markakis will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to first with it is Loney, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Yunel Escobar will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth.
Yunel Escobar.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's a drive now out into right center field. No shot for Jones or Markakis as this is going to get all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. For Escobar, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Slider. Good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he drops it. Here comes Escobar heading for the plate. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Desmond Jennings will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, it's just a little in, and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you could certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a two-run homer.
The second baseman,
Ben Zobrist will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
That one's a called strike, back even at 1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Will Myers will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
ダイヤさん来てはったんですね。腹休止許さないわ。なんかあったんすか。個人的感想入れてるやろ。なんかとんでもない誤信をしてたんすか。10連勝を逃させた。最近なんか審判もようやらかしてるみたいですからね。メジャーでもそうみたいですけど。
And he takes ball 1. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Wilson Betamit would be next. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4. Wilson Betamit will stand in again. He lined out his first time around, and he was a strikeout victim last time up.
ケンさんこんばんは。世界の絵置きです。絵置きさん、なんか壺に入りますね。
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
いやー、これもなんかめっちゃ久しぶりでしたよ。だいぶ2ヶ月ぐらい空いとったみたいですよ。だー、抜けるか。来週出るプロジェクトカード3、めちゃくちゃ面白そうですよ。いろいろ見てたんですけどね。バスケ買うならあっちの方がええかなと思いましたね。実際にやってはるのを見たんですけどね、かなり面白そうですよ。グランツみたいなリアルさはあるんですけど、あれはあれでなんか、かなり面白そうに見えましたね。
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track and the inning is over. But a strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Orioles 5 and the Rays 3.
初め全く無警戒やったんですけど、たまたま見とったらめっちゃおもろそうやなと思って。ちょうどスノーランナーと同時発売なんですよね。スノーもようやくね、日本語版発売やから。あれもやっぱり英語じゃなかなかね、解読が難しくてね。世界の絵をさ。来週のね、木曜日にプロジェクトカード3っていうのが出るんですよ。バンダイナムコから発売されるんですけど、なかなか面白そうですよ。一応買う予定ですけど。もう Xbox と PC はもう先行発売してるんですけど、PS4 版だけ9月10日発売ですね。あれ、動画とか結構出てるんで、チェックしてもらったら、なかなかいい感じですよ。はじめ全くね、興味持ってなかったんですけど、動画見とったら、これええなと思って。あれは、意外と当たりかもしれないですよ。初心者でも全然細かい設定があるから全然走れるみたいです。前のやつはね、あんまりにも難しすぎて全然走れんかったの覚えてるんですけど、今回はほんま初心者に優しい作品みたいです。喋り方がおもろいですね。
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking two right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
いやー、今日はでもよう打ちますね。
Get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now, following the two-out double.
いや、歩かされてる。
And ball four here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any pace with two gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this time. With his track
ああ、
record,
ゴルフも面白いですからね。かなりあれもリアルですよ。
Stephen Pierce will step in now and see what he can do with two on and two out here in the sixth.
自分でも作れるしね。
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
あれは意外とやって当たりやな思いましたよ。
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jennings retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
さあ、7回ですか。
Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Joyce will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Matt Joyce.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
まあ、あとはあれですか。ゴースト・オブ・ツシマですかね。あれもまたね、グラフィックがめっちゃ綺麗でね、サムライアクションを楽しめますよ。ファミスタね、来月でしたね。あ、今月でしたっけ？来月9月でしたっけ？あれ。もう今日から9月ですね。今月でもまた終わりに、今月やったかな。結構なんやかんや出るからね。ああ、9月17日。9月24日にF1 も出ますよ。
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
ってことは2週間後ぐらいですかね。
This is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something.
ああ、でもいろいろと出ますからね。
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
プロジェクトカードとスノーランナーと、あとは F1 ですかね。もうこの回で交代です。まああの辺のはいつでも買えるからね。
Yunel Escobar will stand in now in what could be a real make or break situation.
なんかね、あんまり評判がよろしくなくて、マッテンもなんか前作とほとんど変わってないやんけとかってね、かなり厳しい意見が飛び交ってるみたいですよ。まあ新モードもあるんですけど、前とほとんど変わってないやんとか。 あれもなんか初めは良さそうやったんですけど、実際やってる人のやつ見てると、あんまりなんか色々と気になるとこがあるみたいですね。あれ実際にアニメとか見とった人やったら全然いけるんかもしれないです。アニメも相当昔ですからね。
Now the 2-0 home, and there he goes towards second. Now a ball lined to the left side.
結構なんやかんや書いてましたよ。
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Pierce is over and he puts it away for the first down.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit
下手
harder,
したら
he
その
might
日
have
に
a
勝っ
shot
て
at
その
doubling
日
a
に
man
売る人
off.
もおるかも
But
しれ
since
ない。
it's hit so softly,
こんなん
he's
いら
only
んわ
gonna
とか
end
言
up
って、
getting one out.
当日売りさばくとかいうとんでもない人も出てくるかもしれない。ゲオとかやったらその日で買い取ってやってんじゃないですか、あれね。その日に買ってもうええわとか言って、即日買い取りとか言って。まあその日に売りゃ相当高いですよね。まあ作り手側としては、その日に売られるのが一番最悪ですけど。アンチャやってまいりましたね。
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
ダブルバーッとポロリポロリ。危な。今のもダブルプレーかな思ったらまさかのポロリですね。
Any shot at getting two went out the window when he booted this thing, so he'll be forced to take the out at first base, and as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
勝って肌に合わんわとか言ってすぐ売りに行っても
And a chance at
いいか
redemption
もしれ
too,
ない。
because he hasn't done much through his first three plate appearances, but he could make up for all
まあ
of
でも
that
そ
with a
の
base
日
hit
に売
right
るの
here.
なんてよっぽど合わんやつでしょうね。なかなか勝ってその日に売るってないですからね。
And against a veteran hitter like this, you gotta be in that strike zone
あ
early
の
in the
後、
count.
あれですか
Because the
ね、
more
ファイナ
pitches
ル
he
ファンタジ
sees, the
ー
better he's gonna be able to
クロニ
time
クル
anything
リ
you've
マス
got.
ターでしたっけ。あれもなんか評判めっちゃ悪いですよね。なんかロードも長いし、マッチングも悪いとかなんか結構いろいろ書いてましたけど。今のはアウトですね。あれもだから期待の新作としてね、注目されとったみたいですけど、実際やったらなんかもうラグがひどいとかなんかいろいろあるみたいですよね。
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came,
ここ
and
最
that'll get
近
into
の
center
新
field
作
for
ソフ
leadoff
トがあ
single.
まりにもちょっと評価が荒れてるというか。
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants his in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Alexi Casilla will stand in now.
まあ
He'll
でも
likely
ほん
have
ま
a
にね、
look
実
down to
際に
third
やっ
to
て
see
る
if
人
anything's
が
up here with nobody out.
しっかり書き込んでるみたいですよ。適当にこれあかんとか言ってるわけじゃなく
And
て、
he offers it the circle
ほ
change.
んまにやっ
This
て
is
る人
0-1.
が
That
いろ
first
いろ
pitch
書いてるみ
change
た
could
い
be
で
a
すよ。
tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help
FF
himself
は
up there.
別にね、全然買うつもりはないからあれなんですけど。
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Joyce has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for
まあ
out
キャ
number
プ
one.
テン翼のね、買うつもりもないんで、
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken
やっぱ
off
プロジ
today.
ェクト
We've
カー
seen
ブ
some
ス
balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Delman Young will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Double bogey.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Nick Markakis will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Quentin Berry will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. First offering on the way. Now a first pitch change up here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
ウィニングイレブンも発売でしたよね。あれもなんかあんまりね、前作の評判がよろしくないんですけど。
Now a ball softly to second. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Orioles leave one. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Quentin Berry will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 34, Quentin.
Will Myers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Going one.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
内容もそうやし、まあそういうね、バグやら、いろいろとあるみたいですけど。
Eighth inning now for Memorial Park. O's leading this one as you get a look at the line score there through the first 7 innings of play. David DeJesus will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, David DeJesus.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second.
全落語。それはそれでおもろい。
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
大物芸能人も出とったらおもろいですね。どんだけとか言って。
And to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
一個コケコッコーとか言って。
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 5, the Rays 4. Sean Rodriguez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 1, Sean Rodriguez.
And here is Adam Jones now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
3個言うとなんかオスマン3個を思い出します。
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy.
これは
He's not the
MLB
closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
J.J. Hardy will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
ああ、抑えの準備しとかんと。忘れてました。おーっと。これはもしかして。おー、入った。そこに入りました。
J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
これでね、2点差でだいぶ楽ですね。今日でもよう打ちますね。あんまりホームラン打たんチームなんですけど。
Joel Peralta will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
カンカンカンカン晩餐カンももですね。焼肉焼いても家焼くなとか言って。
Nolan Reimold will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
「焼肉焼いても家焼くな」とかっていう全然関係ないけどなんかおもろいですね。
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
あとおもろい言うたら、関西電気法案協会ですかね。あれも多分ね、YouTube で検索したら出てくると思いますよ。
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. There for it, Escobar. Throw to first will take care of Reimold, and there are two away now.
Well, with two strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Chris Davis will stand in. He homered back in the fifth inning of this one. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
ぽよよんぽよよんとか言う。もう昔の人っておもろいの考えますよね。
One for the O's here thanks to the exploits of J.J. Hardy. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. James Loney will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
First baseman, James.
あれもなんか全然関係ないような CM やけどなんかおもろいです。
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
さあ、変えましょうか。
Tommy Hunter is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 29, Tommy.
James Loney will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Berry will be there to put it away in front of the big scoreboard.
The left fielder, number 20,
Matt Joyce will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hunter gets his first crack at the closer's job here in Baltimore following the trade of Jim Johnson to Oakland. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes it
壺に入るの考えますよね。
Yunel Escobar will stand in as their last chance now. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
トミー・ハンターといえばトミーじゃないですか。
Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set.
なんとか勝ちましたね。
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
やっぱさっきの1点が助かりましたよね。2点になっただけでも全然ちゃいますね。まあ、打線がよう打ちましたよ。やっぱり11本打ってるんでね。まあ、エラーもしてるんですけど。なんか、ポツポツと入ってる感じですね。まあ、1位になったら、客が増えるんかどうかわからんけどね。順位次第なんかね。
This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 6-4. So long from Baltimore.
First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steve Johnson. His record is now
アウト。
Credit the save to Tommy Hunter, his 5th. The loss goes to David Price. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.
あれも犠牲フライはいいんですけど、サードで止まらんとホームまで行きましたからね。歌舞伎審判。独特のスローでアウトとかやですか。歌舞伎口調で。あんまりの言い方遅いから、加藤茶さんに突っ込まれそうですね。はよ言えとか言って。まあ、アウトで3文字やけど、言うのにめっちゃ時間かかるって。まあ、突っ込みたくなるほどアウトの言い方が遅いっていう。これでまた勝ったんで、 わお。借金1で4位ですけど、ヤンキースが最下位やったんですね。これまた珍しいですね。ブルージェイズが1位ですけど。ツインズまでこんな最下位とは。マリナーズが首位ですよ。アストロズが最下位って。やっぱドジャース強いですね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。